Alright, so how you all doing? We're hoping you're doing well now. In today's video, finally went ahead and got enough materials to get the OG Fest King Holy Relic, and not only that, but also went ahead and leveled up the OG Red Mummy LILLIA, and we're going to be using them both in today's showcase. Honestly, I've had this unit for ages, pretty much since they've released, and I don't know, the appeal, there are obviously some things that appeal about her, but like actually using the unit has never really come to me. If you guys don't know what the unit does, her first card here inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack on one enemy and restores the HP of all allies by 40% of the damage dealt. The second card inflicts damage equal to 250% of attack on all enemies and depletes 3 ultimate move gauge orbs. I believe this is something like the OG LILLIA ultimate removal card. Her ultimate here, which we have 6/6, removes buffs from all enemies and inflicts damage equal to 525% of attack. The passive, which is probably the main reason we're going to be using her, applies corrosion on enemies with 3 orbs or less in the ultimate move gauge orbs for 2 turns, decreases attack of enemies with 5 orbs or more in their ultimate move gauge by 10% for 2 turns, and last but not least, the Holy Relic increases the hero's basic stats by 10% for every debuff effect on the enemy. Obviously, this is going to be super useful, but I don't feel like we're going to get as much use out of this as we would out of the blue LILLIA. This one's just not as much of like an offensive unit as she is. She's absolutely insane. Jumping over to the gear here, we are rocking the HP defense set, and then jumping over to the closet. A little bit of investment, not like super well invested. I probably should put a little bit more into her. And then jumping over to the king here. Most of you guys know what king does. If you don't, his first card here has the release effect, inflicts damage equal to 450% of attack on one enemy. The second card inflicts damage equal to 205% of attack on all enemies, poisons for 3 turns. The ultimate inflicts damage equal to 420% of attack on all enemies, gains Abyss effect and takes 50% less damage for 2 turns. I swear I had the 6/6 because I swear I've put in king dupes into other characters, so that's my bad. I definitely have to keep that in mind next time I summon. The passive, enemies with 2 or more effects of poison, bleed, shock and corrosion become unable to remove debuffs and using recovery skills. If there are 3 or more of the above debuffs, additionally decreases 1 orb from the ultimate move gauge at the end of ally's turn. Pretty much going to be able to get that every time, especially with, you know, the fact that we have the Elaine passive and the Elaine Holy Relic. And then the King Holy Relic here inflicts bleed for 2 turns when the hero deals damage with an all target attack skill. Not too bad since he has one of those on hand, of course. Pretty much going over the gears there, what we just used on our blue king. And then probably one of my worst characters when it comes to cosmetics. Wasn't really spending money on the game at that time. We are just going to quickly jump over here, and yes, you do have the Elaine Holy Relic as well. So honestly been so pumped to actually go ahead and use this king with the new Holy Relic, and let's see how it goes. Our first opponent, the typical just 1-turn team. I'm definitely glad we still have the kind of like April Fool's kind of cosmetics happening at the moment. Let's see here. Surely we can... We don't really get any debuffs from those, do we? Let's go 1... Who do I want to go for? Might try and see if we can just chip in a Meliodas, just since he's probably going to be the strongest. Let's go for this here and just see how many debuffs we can have by the end of the turn. Throwing that one out, I should get the extra 2, right? Yeah, because of the Elaine Holy Relic. And wow, the release damage gets so powerful at that point. I mean, disable buff skills isn't anything super powerful, but stopping him from having access to any like rank 2s or anything on Meliodas is going to be very strong. And like by the end of this turn, we're actually going to have all of those debuffs proc, all the like damage over time debuffs. It's going to be a crazy amount of damage. I'm super excited to try this out with like a fun party, Oslo and Hawk. I feel like it's going to be super valuable there. Fun party, Oslo and Hawk, I do believe also have 2 debuff cards as well, which is going to be really nice. Yeah, that's quite some. I mean, I feel like we could definitely see better with the Oslo and Hawk in the team, but we'll just have to wait for that one. Let's see, let's go. I feel like we can easily get rid of you as well. And which one of yous? Might actually go ahead and throw this out first, just so we can kind of see the damage. Is that gonna heal crazy? Yeah, nothing too absurd. Even if we don't kill Escanor with this attack here, I feel like oh yeah, look at that, almost 200,000. I mean, like, especially with how many like cosmetics he's missing out on, that is still some really good damage from King. Really wish we didn't have the dissolve effect on us, that way we could have got the ultimate. And honestly, by far one of the best Holy Relics I've gotten. I feel like some of these characters like Hijack, Gotha, and OG Relic King are gonna have really good relics because it's more than majority of their character. Like, it takes up so much space. Let's see, I'm gonna have to kill you twice, aren't I? Let's go 1, 2, and 3. Get you real low with the Elaine card. even then... Yeah, I'm gonna get you on a slither of HP and then not be able to kill. Maybe probably should have gone... But you can't go through like an entire Elizabeth's HP pool. And then he gets the ultimate anyways. That's alright, probably misplayed that last time, but we're still gonna win the match, so it's whatever. And might have to see if we can get any lucky merges on the LILLIA single target, because as I finished off that previous match, I used one of the single targets, and like, with all the extra debuffs you can get, she actually does some pretty good damage still. I definitely want to try and kill Merlin first. I mean, that play also gets us the extra card draw, which is probably what we're looking for. Yeah, I feel like, don't get me wrong, the gear on King isn't terrible, that's for sure. But if, oh, okay, never mind, we get the kill anyways. But if I had his cosmetics maxed out as well, that'd be really nice. I definitely should have bought those when, like, all like the gem discounts and whatnot were going. And definitely would have been a good investment for me, especially since, I mean, he is used for stuff like the anvil farming and whatnot, but at this point, like, even just having the unit and like having like a couple of levels in him, he still gets the job done. You don't need to invest in the cosmetics so much. Let's see, not thinking too terribly either. On the attack crit set as well, so if we want, we could build like a full HP defense build, swap the king off. It's nothing too crazy, we should still be fine here. I really would like to have you down. He has the Sariel Grace as well, which is kind of annoying. Oh, it's not like we can apply the shock effect either, because we're gonna miss out on the fairy AoE. Let's just go for, at least if we do this, we can get rid of Diane, and that's like one extra card he can use. Got that one up as well, which we can recover a little bit of HP as well. Really like that Diane doesn't just have an insane amount of, like, if Diane had the same kind of like, just extra tankiness when she gets low on like the recovery at the end of turn, like the Halloween Matrona has, I honestly feel like she would be so absurd. Like, Matrona with the kind of like grey buffs that Diane gets would honestly be such an amazing tank. Like, Trader Meliodas level kinds of broken, I feel. Let's see, I feel like I can finish you off as well. 1, 2, and is this the single target, I believe? Oh, I mean, removes ultimate either way, so we should be fine. Does the king ultimate remove it taking over to his turn? We'll actually have a look. Never mind, we're gonna get the kill anyways. Please tell me Zeldris has more than one ult level. Okay, yeah, going over to his turn here. Will he go down to 0? Or will he? Okay, yes, he does too. Okay, sweet. I'll keep that in mind. Actually, we have the ultimate here, so as long as we don't get the 4th, but we'll show off. You don't get to see the full animation because it's PvP, but that's alright. First ultimate, we're not going to see any crazy damage either. And like, most of King's damage actually comes from the fact that you throw the ultimate at, you get all the damage, and then it procs a second time over. And damn, that looks so good. 88,000, yeah, nothing too special. And I just really like being able to try out different teams like this. Like, I know the debuff team isn't like the craziest team in the world, like the strongest team in the world, but I feel like especially since we have access to the like buff disable now, we can seal off a lot of those Margarets that have just cleansed their way through this. I am once again going to go for Trainer Meliodas just because he's way too powerful not to. Yeah, that's definitely going to help out a whole bunch. It doesn't disable a cleanse card. I don't actually know, the King's passive disables cleanse card, doesn't it? Yeah, I feel like at that point you can pretty much stop anything. Granted, there are like king shields and stuff you have to worry about, but like I feel like most of the time the dot damage can break through. I feel like at the end of this turn as well, we're going to end up killing. Actually, no. Trader Meliodas' life steal is way too absurd. He's definitely surviving that one. Is that the attack on one enemy? I might actually see if I can go. She's red. Okay, so we could. Oh, really going to use Jack of Light on me on the one turn. Okay. Oh, really? No? Okay. No cards on Meliodas here. Wow, that's so satisfying to just watch all the numbers come up and just completely wipe everyone. Let's see. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. That, oh, I didn't even think about the fact. That's right, we're really just trying to keep Go Through alive as well. All I'm really trying to get from this turn here is, please give me another single target card. Oh, it's perfect, okay. All I really want is to kind of see that single target card on the go. Oh, but we're not going to be able to use the AoE to get all the extra debuffs. Oh, no. Gotta be kidding me, right? That's right, I mean, we should still be able to see some pretty good damage. She's 6/6 and there's still like a fair few debuffs on everyone here. Gonna get the revive as well for the Elizabeth, which means we can't one-tap everyone. Let's see, let's go 1... Why not? And then just go 2, 3. Unfortunately, I really do want to get like that perfect setup, get all the debuffs off in that one turn, and then throw out the level 3 single target. I mean, hey, not too bad damage, that's for sure. Get rid of the Gotha. Please target Elizabeth. Let's see if the auto lock knows what it's doing. Yeah, perp. Okay, I suppose we didn't actually have all the like debuffs on them then, so we hadn't built up the release effect enough, but I'm still happy with that match. We've been honestly gone pretty well. I also went ahead and saw the JP patch notes for like the new unit and whatnot for like the Ragnarok update, and yo, the new Jormungandr, I believe her name is, however you want to pronounce it, she honestly looks so sick. Like, the Ragnarok character designs honestly never miss. And who do I feel like getting Chandler really low. Just that way, like if it comes to the point where we have to actually deal with him putting up the counter, we can just get rid of him nice and easy. The lifesteal part of the Molecular passive looks like it's making everyone fairly tanky though. Throwing out that just stops out the shield as well. Not something that we're really gonna have to worry about. Those melee buffs are gonna build up a whole bunch, and those debuffs are gonna be really annoying. But yeah, no, let's see if I can get up her name. It's, yeah, Jormungandr, however you want to pronounce it, but she honestly looks so sick. And I believe there was also like a preview of like a fire type guy in the trailer as well. I haven't actually gone home and watched the live stream or anything like that. I just had a quick scroll through the patch notes, but honestly, definitely happy with what I see, that's for sure. Can we kill you here? I think going for this is the play. Like, if King dies here, we lose regardless, so yeah, look, King gets one tapped. Oh, okay, I mean, King's still alive, but there's no way he's gonna survive another turn, so absolutely terrible matchup for us. This is by far the worst case scenario. I was actually surprised we even faced an Assault Mode Meliodas team in this video. Is he? Oh no, he's gonna throw out block effect. Hey yo, survives the Amplify AoE. Are you sure about that? Surely that was a misplay, right? Okay, I'm gonna go for this, and we'll leave it at that. Can't obviously counter because it's an ultimate effect. Was that really? Surely that was a misplay, right? Like, using the block effect would have been a million times better, and yeah, look, her damage is still pretty good. Yeah, we get the kill effect on King there. I mean, on Meliodas, sorry. I mean, it was a massive misplay on his behalf, but managing to come out on top of Assault Mode Meliodas teams is pretty good. And the final opponent, going straight back full circle to our typical Escanor melee team. Let's see. Oh yeah, extra King card off the bat. Pretty much guarantees us the turn 1 kill on melee, maybe? We'll give it a shot. Just using the Diane, sorry, not the Diane, using the Elaine card after King, just because we aren't getting any extra damage. It's not like kind of helping with the release effect. I mean, didn't kill with the actual card, but oh, never mind. Elaine card finished off anyways. The dot damage definitely would have done the same job as well. Do we still get the... Did those debuffs not... No, never mind. I think they apply after the opponent's turn. That way they actually have the chance to cleanse them. I mean, pretty nice. It's so goddamn satisfying seeing all those debuffs go at the same time, and you just have like the list of like different colored numbers over the opponent's head. So keen to try this out with the Ozone Hawk, that's for sure. Do we want to... 1, 2, and are you the single target? On all enemies. Okay. If you go for this here, wait this out a little bit longer. Actually, I definitely should have gone for Elizabeth there. That way we could have had more debuffs on anyone, because that's 100% going to kill Escanor. Okay, I definitely should have gone for Elizabeth there, and then we kind of could have like prayed for a lucky merger on the single target. Oh, look at that. We even managed to get the cards as well for it. Ugh, what a misplay. If only I could go back in time, we actually could have seen the Awaken Lillia damage on the single target. Hey damn, she's also taking it as well. And granted, like, she's kind of doing this damage, but she's also on an attack. Sorry, she's not on an attack crit build. Okay, perfect. They managed to survive. Even better, all the lifesteal from the Escanor. Kept them alive. Let's go 1, 2. So this is HP defense. Like, pretty much no, like, she has all the cosmetics, but like not upgraded or anything like that. And she's missing a weapon as well. Yeah, look at that. I mean, almost 200,000 is still really, really good. Please make my day. Put up the Elizabeth shield. I'd honestly be so perfect. Oh, even better. Even better. What a good way to wrap up the video. Oh, nobody gets the stun. Oh, I was honestly so happy then that we'd get to see just like the full buff removal. 1, 2, and actually, yeah, it's not like we can rush the King ultimate anyways, so we'll just go for that. This match is gonna get so drawn out now. Damn, it was so close. I easily could have gone for the win and just like not gone for the super powerful LILLIA single target, but that's alright. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that the King passive removes the ultimate gauge from the opponent. Okay, damn. I mean, obviously not from Escanor because he has the immunity for that turn or two. Wow, look at this LILLIA just absolutely just eating attacks from like one of the strongest single target units in the game. It doesn't go for the stun on King. That's right, we'll throw this one off here, see some nice damage, then we can wrap up the video. Honestly, super happy with how today's one went. I was a little unsure about actually going for like the red Lily, especially for like the first showcase. I feel like you can like go for the blue Christmas Awakened Lily and have like a lot better showcase, but really glad I invested in it. It was definitely worth it. And then yeah, taking over to the Escanor here, and he should pretty much get one tapped. All those debuffs and the Abyss effect, he's dead for sure. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. Of course, if you guys do have any team suggestions, even if it isn't for like the OG Relic King, or even just video suggestions in general, by all means let me know in the comments section down below. But that just about does it for today's video. Please hit the like button and subscribe, it really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.